If you are between 65 and 80 years old and you still do these 8 things, let me tell you something you might not hear nearly enough. You are incredibly attractive, not just in the way you carry yourself, but in the way you live, breathe, and light up the space around you. First off, if you still laugh easily, you are magnetic in a way no fancy suit or shiny car can compete with. Think about it. In a world where so many grow bitter, weighed down by aches and regrets, you can still burst out laughing at a silly joke or find the funny side of a rainy day. That easy smile, that warm chuckle, it is irresistible. You are like a bonfire on a cold night. People cannot help but draw closer. Laughter, at your age, is more than just a sound. It is a message. It says, I am still alive, still curious, still choosing joy over cynicism. And that, my friend, is rare gold. Second, if you still move with energy, even if a little slower, even if you need a cane or a pause now and then, you are pure magic. There is something deeply inspiring about a body that refuses to give up. You walk into a room with your head high. You dance a little in the kitchen when no one is looking. You stretch out your arms to hug someone and really mean it. That movement, no matter how small, tells a story. A story of resilience, of refusing to shrink into the background. You still participate. You still show up. That kind of spirit is deeply, achingly beautiful. And let's not forget the third thing. If you still care about how you present yourself, you are stunning. Now, I am not talking about chasing every wrinkle with a bottle of cream or trying to dress like a teenager. No, I am talking about the way you choose a nice shirt, the way you pick out your earrings, the way you still comb your hair with a little extra care before heading out. It says you value yourself. You respect the eyes looking back at you in the mirror. And that quiet dignity, that pride without vanity, turns heads faster than any passing trend. Number 4 might surprise you. If you still get excited about small things, you glow in a way that no fancy lighting can replicate. You spot a hummingbird outside your window and gasp like a child. You try a new kind of tea and actually savor the moment. You clap your hands when the grandkids visit or when the neighbor's dog does something funny. That wide open heart, that ability to be moved, to be delighted, that is rare and wonderful. It shows you have not let life harden you. You are still reachable, still alive to wonder, and nothing is more attractive than a soul that stays open like that. And then there's this. If you still offer genuine compliments without a hint of jealousy or expectation, you are a treasure. You tell someone their sweater is lovely, or their story touched you. You do not do it to get something back. You do it because you truly see beauty around you, and you want to lift it up. Compliments from you land differently. They feel weightier, sweeter, more real, because you have lived long enough to mean every word. And when people feel seen like that, really seen, they never forget it. Now listen carefully to this 6th one. If you still make an effort to learn new things, you are unbelievably radiant. Maybe it is fiddling with a smartphone, even if it drives you a little crazy. Maybe it is trying a new recipe, or reading about something you never paid much attention to before. You lean into the unknown instead of retreating. And that spark of curiosity? It is wildly attractive. It shows you are not stuck in yesterday. You are still stretching, growing, becoming. You are still building bridges toward tomorrow. And that is a breathtaking thing to witness. 7th, if you still listen with your whole heart, you are a gift this world desperately needs. You do not just nod politely. You lean in. You ask questions. You remember details. You make people feel important. In a world obsessed with shouting over each other, your listening ear is an oasis. It says, "You matter to me." Your words are safe with me. Your presence is welcome here. That kind of attention is irresistible, no matter what year is written on your birth certificate. And finally, if you still believe the best about people, even after all you have seen, you are nothing short of luminous. After years of disappointments and betrayals, you could have turned cold. You could have locked your heart behind walls, but you did not. You still look for the good. You still give second chances. You still choose hope over suspicion. That makes you rare beyond measure. That makes you shine from the inside out. You see, true attractiveness at your age is not about chasing youth. It is about embodying a richness that no young person can fake. It is about the life behind your eyes, the kindness in your hands, the courage in your laughter. And if you are sitting there thinking, well, I do some of those things, but not all, let me tell you something even more important. It is not about being perfect. It is about still trying, still caring, still reaching out your hand, even when it trembles a little. Because in the end, the most attractive people are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who get up again, who laugh again, who love again. And if that is you, then believe me, you are more beautiful than you have ever been. Now, maybe you are wondering, why does all this matter? Why does it matter if you laugh, move, dress up, listen, or learn at 65, 75, or even 80? Here is the secret nobody tells you. When you keep doing these things, you are not just making yourself attractive to others. You are keeping yourself alive inside. You are fanning the little flame that says, I am still here. I still matter. I still have something to give. And let me tell you, that flame is contagious. Imagine walking into a room where everyone looks worn out, eyes down, voices tired. Then you walk in. Maybe your knees ache. Maybe your hearing is not what it used to be, but your smile is quick and real. Your eyes twinkle. You compliment someone's new haircut. You ask a question and actually listen to the answer. Suddenly the whole room feels different, lighter, brighter, more hopeful. You did that just by being you. There is something else, too. When you keep doing these 8 things, you are giving a priceless gift to the younger ones watching you. You are showing them that aging does not have to mean fading away, that growing older can mean growing deeper, stronger, more beautiful. They might not say it out loud, but trust me, they notice. They notice the grandparent who still dances, the neighbor who still plants new flowers every spring, the elder who still laughs like the world is a good place to be. You are writing a story with your life, a story that tells them it is okay to get older. It can even be wonderful. And here is something else I bet you know better than most. Life is full of hard seasons. You do not get to 65 or 80 without walking through some storms. Loss, pain, regret. They leave their marks, but when you still do these 8 things, even after all that, it shows a kind of beauty no cosmetic company could ever sell. It is the beauty of survival, of choosing light after darkness, of choosing to love life even when it has not always loved you back. Now, I want you to picture something for a moment. Picture yourself in a cafe. The sunlight is pouring through the windows. You are sipping your coffee, maybe reading a newspaper, maybe just watching the world go by. Someone younger notices you. They see the way you sit tall, the way you smile at the waitress, the way you laugh when your friend tells a joke. They do not see wrinkles. They do not see gray hair. They see a spirit. They see life. And something in them stirs. They think, I want to be like that when I am older. That is real beauty. The the kind that makes people look twice, not because you are pretending to be young, but because you are living your age with so much grace and fire that it is impossible to ignore. Now, I know some days are harder than others. Some mornings it feels easier to stay quiet, to stay home, to let the world rush by without you. And that is okay too. Rest is part of it. Healing is part of it. But when you do get up, when you do show up, even in small ways, it matters more than you can possibly know. Maybe it is smiling at the cashier even when your back is sore. Maybe it is calling an old friend just to say hello. Maybe it is trying out a new recipe even though the last one was a disaster. Every little act of reaching toward life is a thread that weaves a story bigger than you can see. There is a quiet rebellion in joy, especially at your age, when the world expects you to be bitter or invisible or grumpy. Choosing laughter is revolutionary. Choosing curiosity is rebellious. Choosing kindness is a miracle. And here is the funny thing. The more you practice these 8 things, the more natural they become. Laughter breeds more laughter. Movement breeds more movement. Curiosity grows curiosity. It is like a garden. You plant a seed, and even if the wind blows hard, even if the rain pounds down, that little seed pushes upward toward the sun. And do not be surprised if people start gravitating toward you. They might not even know why. They just feel better around you, more hopeful, more seen. You become a lighthouse without even trying, simply by living with your heart wide open. And maybe you are thinking, well, what if I do not feel like a lighthouse? What if I feel small and tired and unsure? That is all right. Even the dimmest light can shine in the dark. Even a tired voice can speak comfort. Even a simple act of kindness can change someone's whole day. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to be strong every single day. You just have to keep choosing life. Keep choosing to laugh, to move, to dress up, to listen, to learn, to hope. Because here is the greatest truth of all. The real measure of attractiveness is not found in the mirror. It is found in the lives you touch, the smiles you spark, the hope you pass along like a torch. So, if you are still laughing, still moving, still learning, still daring to wear that bright shirt, even if someone somewhere thinks it is too much, then congratulations. You are not just attractive. You are practically a walking, talking national treasure. And if you made it all the way here with me, still smiling, maybe even chuckling once or twice, then you have just proven my point better than I ever could. You are exactly the kind of rare soul this world needs more of. Now, I promised you something earlier. Did you catch it? I said that laughter at your age is rare gold. Well, here is the truth. You are the gold, not something to be chased or polished or hidden away. You are the gold that shines just by being real. So go ahead. Leave a little sparkle behind you today. Laugh a little louder at the coffee shop. Walk a little taller when you think no one is watching. And if you feel like it, you are warmly invited to subscribe to this channel. Think of it like joining a little secret club where wrinkles are trophies and wisdom is the best kind of wealth. After all, the world could always use a little more gold.